Hey everybody, how we doing today? I just want to take a few minutes, get in front of the camera. Not that that's one of my favorite things to do, and just talk for a little bit about some of the things that we do around here on the homestead. Uh, One thing is, I've got a lot of muscadine vines, grapevines. That's something I've got into a few years ago. Love growing them. Uh, I love to garden. Gardening is my thing. I spend more time probably gardening than anything else. That's kind of my stress reliever, the way I look at it. Something that I can come home after work, working all day, a full-time job, get out there in that garden, get to moving some dirt around, and forget all about the problems of the day. There's not much that I won't try to grow. I've got some things that I grow the same every year. Um, I try to pick at least one thing each year that I haven't grown before, just to see if I can grow it. And I've had some good little experiments, and I've had some bad ones. Kohlrabi is the one thing that I'm growing this year that I've never grown. I learned about it through House Tools, and they got me interested in it. So I thought, you know what? That's something I'll give it a try this year. So far, it's looking good. I've got fruit trees here on the homestead. I've got apple trees, plum trees, pear trees, peach trees, apricot trees. So they're fairly young trees. I did have some older peach trees a few years ago, but they got to getting the brown rot so bad and all, I just cut them down and started all over. I do want to add pecan trees and English walnut trees and some hazelnuts to my homestead one of these days. I like to have flower beds around the house. That's something that I'm in the process of working on now, is flower beds. Love birds. Birds is something I've gotten into in the last 2 years. It's very interesting, and I really got into it. And this spring, I got anxious to see what birds that I was going to be able to draw in. They've started coming in. I've got yellow finches. Of course, I've got the common red birds, blue jays. Bluebirds is something that I raise. I've got bluebird boxes out. They lay eggs in them every year, raise young ones off, and I've really enjoyed them. I got your mockingbirds. I have had a painted bunting to come through last year, which was very exciting because I'd never seen one in real life. That's kind of the gist of it around here. We are pretty simple, nothing sophisticated. Just enjoy the outdoors. Putting back into the land what I take from it. On this, I've got 15 acres here, and it was mainly pasture when I bought it. You look at it nowadays, and it is some trees. I have planted tons and tons, thousands of oak trees, pine trees, all different types of oak trees. Sawtooth oaks, red oaks, white oaks, nut-alls, just pin oaks, just a variety of oaks. I planted the pine mainly on all around my border to block the view in from neighbors and all. So I try to put back into the land and take care of it. Land is not something that can be made more of. What's here is here, and that's all it's going to be. I hate to see large pieces of land split up nowadays and lotted out for subdivisions and all. It breaks my heart when I see that. To see the way that it's going, pretty soon there's not going to be no large farms, and I hate that. I think that's a downfall. I think we need to support our farmers. The government needs to be behind our farmers more than what they are. That's about the gist of it. Just wanted to shoot a short video right quick. God bless you. Goodbye.